Hurry up, I'm having my whole desk cleaned up. Oh,
It's,
you're live.
hey, enough. Hey. Hey, everybody. It's that time. Time for merch talk. How's it going, guys?
You talking to me?
Uh,
Us? Talking to the chat.
Whoever. Just whoever wants to talk. It's cool.
Go ahead, Chris.
I'm doing very, very, very well. The universe and all its blessings have been amazing.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Ditto.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same, but whatever.
I'm alive, I'm breathing, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
You're right. You're right. Okay, you're right.
It's all how you look at it. Like, life is just a giant perspective, and as long as you could, control your emotions, it's like you can control how you feel about things.
Yes.
And others try to pull you away from all that. And this kind of relates to merch too. There's, no sales and all this kind of stuff. It's how you react to situations is what builds a life and all that kind of fun stuff. So, yeah.
Happiness doesn't find you. You choose to be happy.
Exactly.
What is like bizarro world for me today? Because normally, like, I'm the optimistic one, and you guys are like, not both of y'all, but sometimes grumpy about stuff. Not always. And now the tables are turned. I'm like, I'm having a really grumpy day.
You could be grumpy and still be happy. You can have bad things happen to you and still be happy.
Oh my gosh. What did I sign up for today? Where's my granola?
Granola. Granola's the answer.
And a roof over your head. You're able to eat when you want to.
You're right. I have clean running water, blah, blah, blah. Okay, good.
There's a Starbucks in every corner.
Okay, fine.
Merch talk.
Merch.
How are your numbers since you're above both of us?
My numbers are not great, but that's okay. It's been like, I had a 0 day this week, 1 or 2. Here, I'll share my spreadsheet thingy. So this is this month, January. I've had 70 sales so far, right? That's that. Damn. I haven't had a month like this since like in 2016. So who knows what's going on?
Yeah. It's all how you look at it too. Like, someone that's at the 10 tier would kill to have your numbers even
I know.
then. So
someone at the 1,000 tier would kill to have her numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I saw Joe post in the group. He may come. He's looking for McDonald's Wi-Fi, so we'll see. He'll come cheer us up with his ghost children.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the ghost children are here. I guess I can talk about some of my numbers. Finally, things are starting to pick up. We were just talking about this before the show. So far, 148 units, 3 long sleeve shirts, 7 premiums, and 14 hoodies, which was the very surprising thing for this month. Hoodies are starting to pick up on one design. So I sold one design, 14 hoodies, and they ran from, I would say 50% were black colors, and then the rest ran like the dark heather and the navies and things like that. So hoodies for me are starting to pick up, but it was just one design, so I wouldn't say it was like picking up per se, because it was one design. If there was multiple designs getting picked up, then I would say there's something there, but it was just one design, so we'll see. But numbers for me finally are starting to pick up. It's been a month of throttling, a month of 1 to 2 sales a day, and now things, it seems like the algorithm's starting to pick up for my stuff. So yeah.
Do you shop at Hot Topic?
No.
Huh.
I do go in there to look at pops every once in a while, those Funko Pops, but that's it.
You say per se a lot, and that reminds me of the South Park video where the vampires and from Hot Topic, because they always say, I don't know, Hot Topic. For me, it's been a slow month. I'm anywhere from 0 to 4 a day this past week, and I've only sold 58 this month. It's been a mixture of hoodies and sweatshirts and regular standard shirts, and I guess a mixture of all. But yeah, nothing to write home about. But I'm selling shirts. I'm on merch, so I'm happy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing in the chat. Everybody's kind of saying the same thing. Wish things would pick up. Everything was, Long Island said I was on a roll. November, December, then Fed. Yep, that's 2. Yeah.
But the past 2 years, if you look at our spreadsheets, that's the way January's been. It's always dipped right after December.
but even last year's was not this big of a dip for me anyway. But maybe they're still ironing things. Who knows? I'm done giving you excuses, Amazon. I'm done making excuses for you.
Like I said, it's all individual basis. Like somewhat, like what I love about this show is I would say we all pretty much have different things that we do, and so it actually shows a great side section of what's out there. So you're doing lousy this month. I'm doing better this month, and then there'll be a month where Joe's like totally going crazy and selling like amazing amounts. So it just shows you that it's not like this whole thing that everyone's pigeonholed into these situations. It's how you do your business. It's trends. It's so many factors in this whole thing.
Yeah. I have been trying to push a little more with my printful, not putting all my eggs in the merch basket. Because this 2017, I pretty much dropped off, reselling. I mean, I still sold some things, but not as heavy as I was. And now I'm like, I can't, because merch was doing really well most of 2017. And now I'm just like, I can't put all those eggs there anymore. So, yeah.
I just hope it follows the trend that it will ramp up towards June like last year and hopefully not fall off as much like it did in July. But I just think that's what's going to happen. Everyone spent their wad at Christmas. They don't have a lot of money, so they're not spending a lot. And there's not a lot of gift buying right now. It's more buying for me type stuff. So it's slower and it will pick up towards the gift buying season, which is after, the Mother's Day, Father's Day, tax season. People start getting their taxes back. They'll spend a little more.
Could I answer this stuff for David in the chat? He's talking about Merch Informer and trends and everything. I'm going to say this for me. This is going to be like, I'm not normal. I'm not a normal merch person at all by any stretch of the imagination. I don't use any tools. The only tools I use is I'll go on Amazon and I'll search for certain things. That's the only thing I do. I would say 90% of my designs are original designs. So I don't chase trends. I just do what I like. And I know that's going to sound crazy to a lot of people, but when you start chasing trends, you start trying to game the system, you kind of lose, for me, this is my opinion, you kind of lose the whole point of merch is to be creative and to try to, but I know everyone's trying to make money and everything, but just what I'm saying, this is for the one person that's out there that's trying to be creative. You don't have to rely on tools. You don't have to rely on trends. You can make this a good business just by you being you. So to David, yeah, I don't know about Merch Informer and ranking and all that. I just do what I do, and it's so far it's been hit and miss every month.
I'm kind of the same way. I don't use tools like I don't pay for Merch Informer. We'll put it that way. I use the one thing they have where you can type in your word or whatever, your niche or the saying, and it'll show you if there's any other shirts like that up there. I use that only. So if I have an idea or I see an idea, I can see if it's saturated. I can see if there's only 200 shirts and see how they're ranking and decide if I want to go ahead forth with it. That's the only tool I use. I don't go into pay for Merch Informer to find the hottest trends and what's the #1 selling shirt. That my shirts may not be as original as Chris's, because I will, when I'm in bed, I'll go through Pinterest. I'll go through Etsy, and if I see a shirt or a meme or something that I like and it tickles my fancy, I'll do my quick, search and see if it's something I want to proceed with. But if I see it as a shirt, I'll redesign it. I'm not gonna, copy it pixel to pixel. I'll redesign it. Or if I see a meme, even I'll redesign the meme.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just all there. Sometimes I do some of the trends. I love Merch Informer, so I'm gonna put that out there. I love it, and I don't necessarily use it. I don't use all the tools that are on there, but I definitely use the what's it? It's like a keyword, the lister tool. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, where I can pull up like what shirts are ranking for 100 or above, or 1,000 or above, or 100,000, and then like see what kinds of what they're doing to be found, basically. Like what kind of, I use it more like keywords, like trying to find like good keywords and things, because I'm not, I mean, I'm somewhat creative, but I'm just goofy creative, not seriously creative. So I think part of my success has been just that my shirts get found.
I think you touched on a really good point. Is you're right. Not everyone's creative. Everyone has creativity in their spirit or whatever. But you're right. I think merchant former and all that stuff, it helps. It does help for people that might not have any ideas of their own. And so I'm not knocking it. I'm just trying to say to everyone that you don't have to rely on others' stuff. You can literally come up with things yourself. And Margaret, you say you're not creative, but you are the queen of mashups. You do. No. Let me finish. You make amazing thumbnails on YouTube. Like they are the best thumbnails on YouTube. So you are a creative individual. So don't knock yourself down. Don't put yourself down.
And also, Chris touched on it, and everybody else touched on trends. I personally don't chase trends. I mean, I will, like if Trump opens his mouth and I think
you don't have to say anymore.
I'll make a shirt. Like if I can make it quickly, I don't want to spend too much time. And it's the same thing with trends, other trends and holidays and stuff like that. I don't want to sit there and spend hours spitting out 10, 20 St. Patty's Day shirt. I might do one or two if I can do them quickly enough, but I'd rather spend my energy on a shirt that's evergreen, that's going to sell year round. It may not sell, you can get lucky and get that one St. Patty's Day shirt that ends up selling 500, but then it's going to stop selling. I mean, to me, I'd rather have the shirt sell steadily year round. I don't know. But I think we talked about it on, I don't know if Chris was there, but on with one of your English friends that were a low tier, like a 10 tier. And we told him it may behoove you to chase a trend here and there to get a quick burst of sales to tier you up. But beyond that, I don't like to chase trends.
Yeah, some are fun. I mean, most of the trends that I'll see are fun. Just like you say, the political ones that I think are funny or silly.
Yeah, those have been hit or miss with me. I've had one viral political shirt trend. The other Trump ones, I've only sold a couple, and this last one, I haven't sold any yet. So, that's why if I can't crank it out in 10 minutes, it's not worth it to me. I'd rather be playing a video game or.
That candy's not going to crush itself.
Damn right. 6 more people to catch up to.
Yeah, quiet. So Joe may show. I think I may have mentioned this. Joe may show up. He's looking for some McDonald's Wi-Fi, I think.
Yeah. Did he actually say that he was going to try to join today? I didn't see his.
Yeah, I did. I was having issues. Speaking of trending stuff, this is so off topic, but I'm going to bring it up. I've never heard of this news show or it's called Morning Dose TV. Maybe it's not news. I don't know. Morning Dose. My brother made a viral video. This is silly. And this news channel picked it up or whatever it's called. I don't know if it's news. Is it news?
Oh, that was your brother you were talking about?
Morning Dose. This dad created a very dad-like version of the Tide Pod challenge. I shared it on my Texas Gal Treasures page. Anyway, he had made this little thing about the Tide Pod challenge, like, and just shared it on his Facebook page, and like everybody started sharing it. Anyway, this Morning Dose TV picked it up, and yeah. Anyway, speaking of trends.
Yeah, that's that whole thing with and I hate to sidetrack the thing too. That whole thing with the Tide Pods. What are kids these days brain damaged? I mean, what's going on? I mean, sure, like, in the 80s, I guess it was sniffing glue or whatever, or huffing paint. And what is it this day? They like eat Tide Pods. Like, what the heck is going on with society?
I mean, there's a trend you can like, hey, don't, let them eat them because it like thins the herd or, whatever.
Oh, the Darwinism. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I'm sure my brother would like a shirt.
Oh my God. I got to say something real quick. I actually thought in my head when I heard about the Tide Pod, I'm like, how could I make a shirt out of this? I literally thought for 5 seconds on how to do it, and I'm just like, forget it. I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah, that's one that take too much thought to, because you have to avoid Tide,
Exactly,
detergent pods, and all that. So that takes too much thought, and move on. Just wait for Trump to say something next day. He's supposed to speak in Sweden today, so he might say something.
That's true. Oh my gosh! I can't even think about it.
He's all, I love how I store all my money in these banks. They're great. There's no taxes. It's amazing.
Oh gosh, you just never know. You just never know. I'm not going to touch it.
So
not on live shows.
Yeah. So I got a question for chat in the chat room, guys. Let us know, yes or no, if sales are still slow for you or if they started to pick up.
Oh, they already answered that question. They all said slow.
Oh, did they? I didn't even see.
Yeah, when we were talking, they were all agreeing with us. You're the only one doing well.
No, I'm sure there's tons of other people. We're just kind of like, you know, the very small percentage of people online talking about merch by Amazon.
Young's out there making
yeah, those guys are hustling for sure.
Like this whole month, I've probably only uploaded a half dozen brand new designs. Otherwise, I think I finally caught up with reloads, and whatever's left, I'm not going to reload right away. I have to think about those ones. And then I've just been doing hoodies, t-shirts, just going down my sales list in order, you know, and adding the other products to, and it's worked that because I've sold a bunch of hoodies and sweatshirts, you know, right away. I had one shirt that I sold 2 or 3 hoodies a day after I listed it, so I'm happy.
I was doing that all this week, was taking my popular designs that have sold more than 2 and turning them into hoodies. Not sweatshirts. I haven't had any success with sweatshirts yet, but I haven't posted enough to have a scientific kind of, you know, outcome.
I've been doing well with them.
I've sold one. Yeah, I've sold a sweatshirt. I mean, that for $40 too, $8 profit. Oh yeah, Tom sold 2 shirts this week. Woohoo!
On the new designs uploaded, I actually increased my price to where I'm still making $5 to see what happens. But I haven't touched my old stuff yet.
Yeah.
You know
what I've noticed? Like most of the shirts that I've been selling are newer uploads. Like some of my shirts that used to sell all the time, like even some of the B ones that were really hot sellers, just never sell anymore. I don't know if it's just that the market is flooded or I don't know.
I'm going to try going back, and I'm going to pick one day a week and just spend a half hour and social share again older designs. And
okay, you do that this week, and here's what I'll do. You do that, and I'll go through and I'll edit something in like the wording and see if that like revives it. How about that? We'll try it. We'll see. We'll see.
Because that's what I used to do for my niche websites. I have a plugin that would automatically select a random post and social share it out there. And that would hopefully, you know, it increased the traffic every time that happened a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe if I just social share an older design here and there and get some more interest for it.
See, and I haven't been doing that. I haven't been sharing out. I haven't been pinning and stuff my shirts lately. So maybe that's.
Well, my tweet and Facebook affiliate link buttons, or all my affiliate things on top, are broken on shirts.
Yep, mine too.
It works for hoodies and it works for everything else, but on standard T-shirts, it comes with some orca design, which is the default merch design, I think. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, and the only reason why I know is someone actually brought that to my attention from one of my social links. They're like, hey, this link doesn't work. And then I started to look into that. I'm like, wait, all these links don't work. What's going on here? So yeah, I guess maybe it's either a bug or just another form of throttling.
I'm going to look. I just shared one out. Let's see what happens.
It's just standard T-shirts.
So maybe it doesn't do it for the other ones. Just
here's my tinfoil hat on that. Maybe people were doing so well getting that extra 7% that Amazon's like, we're giving out too much money on this 7%. Let's throttle these things. I honestly think that's what the tinfoil hat is saying.
When I click my link, though, it's not showing an image. It's just when I click the link for it, it goes to the shirt, though. It's a standard.
When you click like the Twitter button on your,
I just did one while you were talking,
and it goes to your shirt.
Yeah, so I just did this one 43 seconds ago.
Okay.
And I click it, and it goes to my shirt. Okay, I don't care.
Save the bees. Okay.
Save the bees.
Well, and it's just a few of us then. So I haven't done a lot of social sharing because I can't get my affiliate link.
Claudia in the chat's asking if there's any new information about changes. I don't think there's any new changes on the horizon. We just had the reward structure just get implemented on the 15th, and that kind of messed up a lot of my stuff too. So I'll sell a shirt and I'll get like a 30-something cent royalty. I'm like, oh wait, I got to go back and change that. So yeah, there's that thing. And for me, someone might say, oh, well, why don't you just go and change all your prices now? No, I'm going to wait till a sale, take that 30% royalty, and then go change it, because now it's going to rank. So that's not wasting my time.
Yeah. I'm going to wait for the bulk price updater.
Oh, is that coming? Has that actually been talked about?
No, but it's in my head. I'm thinking positively that's going to come out in February.
Could you imagine like over 2,000 shirts that I have to go in individually to change?
I'm going to start that rumor right now. February, they're going to implement the new bulk updater.
Huh.
So
Yeah, you know, it's
around
and this is exactly what's going to happen. So you do that, right, Jeff? And then all your stuff's going to be pending for 2 weeks before it's approved.
I'd only do like 10 or 20 at a time until see how it worked. So I even do that when I do my bulk upload or changer on my website. I do it in batches because I don't want something to break if I do all 2,000 at once.
Well, here's a kind of thing I've noticed so far too, and being in merch for about a year, pretty solid, is every time there's something new, the very first day there's something that's always broken. So when hoodies and sweatshirts came out, everything that I uploaded right away was on hold. It's same thing with long sleeves, same thing with every other change that they did. So I just wait a day now to like start uploading newer things, because it's always something, you know, glitchy or buggy with new things that they roll out.
Yeah, I did that, and I had a bunch stuck in processing, and they've got a bunch of them out, but I still have 6 left now. And if it doesn't do it in the next week, I'm just going to re-upload them.
Nevada's asking, did anyone ever figure out the new minimum price for standard shirts?
It's like 12 something, I think.
Yeah, it's 12 something.
I'm gonna go try it right now.
Yeah.
I kind of want to profit, so I don't really look at that.
Yeah, I've been putting my standards the lowest at $19.99 now. So.
Yeah, because like you were talking yesterday in your little hoopla.
My little what?
Printful versus
merch. Little hoopla. Okay.
See, I mean, you look at it now. If everyone kept their prices the way they are, they're only making $2 or $3. They increase their prices, it's going to be more than you're selling on Etsy or website or any other pod. So it's a toss-up right now, I think. I think things are going to be changing, and I don't know if Amazon keeps going this direction, they're going to, traffic or not, they're going to price themselves out of it. Because even with the free shipping, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to put a little bit more with my Printful stuff, because I don't feel like I'm spinning my wheels, you know? Like, I can put things up there and I don't have to worry about they're going to come down eventually, and I'm going to have to just do this over again. And they might hide, you know, I don't have to worry about Printful hiding my listings. I don't have to worry about Printful telling me you can only upload this many every day, you know? So I feel like I have a little more, even though I know it's still somebody else's platform, I feel like I have a little more control over it, even though they don't have the same audience. I get that,
Yeah,
When you're trying to make a living now, you know.
I watched the beginning of your hoopla there, and I was working outside in the yard, so I went back out there. But it got me thinking that the only two advantages I really see in merch right now, and I'm not being negative, guys, but is the traffic. They have the most traffic, and you'll get the most eyes, and how they handle refunds. They absorb refunds, and so right now, I think that's the only two advantages merch has.
You don't have to mess with customers or customer service or that kind of stuff. So
yeah, I mean, so you can take any pod out there right now, and they have a lower base price, so you'll make a more profit off of it. They have more products, more color options. It's just, but I'm not being negative. I'm still gung ho for merch because of the traffic and the way they absorb the headache.
The hoopla Jeff is talking about is yesterday evening I did a video doing the pros and cons of merch versus Printful, just going through line by line, like which one would win. So.
And it's like you're making a design for merch, and it can be used on every other platform with little to no modification. So it's a no-brainer. Why not? But changes are going to happen this year, and we'll see if Amazon wins out and improves or the other markets.
American Yesteryear says, are you guys willing to share your Printful numbers, average income per month? I'm pretty new to it, but last month my profits were, I mean, not huge, but still like $125. That's pretty good. I mean, and that was with me not really putting very much up there last month. So
that's pretty much what mine is too. I mean, where are you guys at? Here we are. I use Printful for my own website, Etsy, and then I do those other ones that they have, Inktail, but Inktail's only produced one sale. And what's the other P word one? I don't know. Nah, let me go to my stores. Store Envy.
Store Envy, yeah.
So, but those ones have not produced anything, so I stopped pushing over there.
Yeah, Detour Shirt says, plus Printful Etsy is more forgiving on designs. They don't flag your stuff that would be flagged on merch. Yeah, merch is super strict. So
I like that, actually. I like that super strictness. I love all that stuff. Keep all the riffraff out.
Yeah.
I mean, Printful, I will give you this. They will flag extreme cases of trademark. Like you can't go put Star Wars. Well, you can to a degree, because I have done that, but you can't put Star Wars logo, I tried making a back when Pokemon Go first came out, I made a onesie with the Mystic symbol or the three teams.
Yeah.
Mystic and whatever, and it had something about future whatever being hatched, but because of that, the Mystic logo, they flagged it. So they will flag things like that, but they are a little more lax on parody, because I do have a couple Star Wars shirts like says Order 66 Survivor. That's Star Wars inspired, and it's not really part of the, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like fan art, sort of.
Yeah.
That's not blatant copyright infringement.
Right. Merch would, and they would remove that shirt. Printful is okay with it. Not to say
it's fine line with Etsy, because I think Etsy's starting to crack down a little bit more on the fan art type stuff. If it's too close to the line, because I had some Doctor Who, like just graphics that were kind of like fan art based. And I was like, I'm going to pull these down just because I'd rather not, get any kind of issues.
And someone was asking, and it already scrolled past, but was asking about the Printful Amazon interface. The problem with that is you have to go through all the hoops in Amazon to get your brand registered and so it's a lot harder. I was going to do it, but with all that, there's other ways to do it. I think Shopify actually sells on Amazon as Shopify, so they are the brand, and like Teespring does the same thing. No, Teespring gave up on their Amazon, I think. But yeah, if you find a pod that does that the pod sells on Amazon and it's their brand, then you can do it no problem. Or less headaches. I haven't tried it yet because, yeah.
Yeah, me either.
I've done the eBay integration because you don't have to do any of that stuff. But with eBay integration, you have to use ShipStation as a middle person because they don't have a direct integration like Etsy. Which I wish they would do it, but when I asked them about it, they said they had to have cooperation from the platform, and it sounded like eBay wasn't into it yet.
Yeah.
So, and I'll throw this out there for the people that may have watched my video on eBay ShipStation Printful integration. I've discovered there's two ways to do it. One is it recognizes by title, and that's how it syncs everything across. Don't do it that way. Do it by SKU and create a individual SKU for all your variations. It's really easy to do. But when you do title, all your titles say T-shirts, so all your T-shirts come across as the same T-shirt. The first one that's synced. And I was getting pissed off about that. You know, I was getting these orders and they all come in as the one T-shirt, and I have to go in there and do a manual change. And so use SKU numbers. I'll have a video on that soon, how to do it. I feel like I'm talking a lot.
That's okay.
I'm in a very stoic mood today. I'm very like
Yeah, you are.
not talkative, and
I'm in a business mood. I got 100. I bought a bunch of these Pottery Barn chandelier lamps at a garage sale. I mean, I don't know if you can see it here. All these boxes are full of them. And so I'm trying to get these all listed up on, I got them for like pennies a piece. Because I went to her first and I said, how much are these? And she went out, it's like 50 cents each or something like that. And then I did my research and said, and it turned out to look pretty good. And there wasn't much up there. So I said, okay, how much for all of them? And she started counting. And going, I'm saying to myself, oh my God. And she got to a certain point, she just said, I can see in her mind saying, fuck it.
Yeah.
I want these gone.
$20. And I go, here you go. So it's all $20. So I got them for pennies a piece, and I'm hoping to sell them for like 15 to $20 a piece with free shipping. And but yeah, I have a lot to go through. So that's my day.
I gotta ask, was this an older person that you negotiated with for these?
No, it was actually probably my age.
Oh,
The older person.
Because what I'm saying is doing yard sales for God knows how many years. I always find that the older people, when they try to calculate stuff like that, they're just, forget it. Just give me $5.
That I love. It's the people like, especially the swamp meet, you know, they always do this. They always sit there and count every single one and then give you like a nickel off each price or whatever. And I hate that. You know, I'm trying to give you a deal. I'm getting these things off your hands. You know, take the cash now instead of trying to milk it. But yeah, I was happy about that. I'll be happier when they start selling because I have lots of bulk items in my garage that are very slow moving, and I need to get my garage cleaned up because I want to do some more indoor hydroponics in there.
Here's a funny thing. The artist in me, when I saw those lampshades, I was like, I would totally, like, if I was still doing like my art stuff heavily, just like paint them, make them all crazy graffiti like ones and sell them on Etsy as like handmade lampshade things.
I'll sell them to you for $10 a piece.
Oh, that's a great deal.
You can sell them for 20 with your custom artwork. Yeah, my wife already came in here and took a couple. I don't know where they went to, the one with the beads on them.
Right.
That's the one thing about I guess Margaret really doesn't have that problem. But when I bring things home, my wife always wants to grab something, or the kid wants something I just bought. I go, no, I'm gonna make money off this.
I know my kids are older now, so I got this huge Star Wars collection the other day. I don't know if you guys saw the video or whatever, but like there was someone that made a comment like, I can't bring any Star Wars toys into my house because I have little ones and they'll just want to play with them.
It's like the pops. Whenever I go out and I find pops, you know, I tried not to collect things, but I got a collection going now here of pops, all my Spider-Man and Darth Vaders and stuff.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, there's just so many. I don't see the point of collecting them, but I got a collection of like 20 of them now.
That's how they get you. You buy one and then they multiply, and that's how they get you.
Because I go to Walgreens a lot for my drugs, and they have Walgreens exclusives, and I can usually, you know, buy a couple and double the price for eBay on the exclusive ones, and you know, pay for the one I want, or pay for my drugs for the day.
There you go.
I don't know.
I love my drugs. My drugs love me.
Maybe that's why you're so talkative today.
I don't know. Back to t-shirts, though. So what are you selling on Etsy?
Me?
Both, yeah. What you guys?
Mugs.
You sell more mugs?
Mugs, phone cases, and like racerbacks.
I think I told you the other day, other show, that I took your idea with the 3/4 shirts. I started loading them up to Etsy and my website and sold one this week.
I love the 3/4 sleeves.
Yeah. Just got to watch them because they only have 2 versions with a dark center and light sleeves. That's the only ones I can really use.
Is that an option? Is that a t-shirt option, or is that like a halter top, or what is that?
It's you go under t-shirts and go under long sleeves, and yeah, it's like a baseball jersey.
Yeah, okay.
Lighter dark sleeves and then lighter dark body.
Right.
So I started loading those to my website and to Etsy, and yeah, I sold one this week.
Are they two-tone like the jerseys, like red and white? Oh,
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, those used to be really popular in the 90s, that style.
Yeah, there's like a dozen options up there. So I'm not going to do crop tops. There's only, well, I might. I don't know. There's only 2 options, I think, for crop tops.
I've sold some crop tops.
I might wear a crop top, but
I'd like to see that.
Oh, God.
Merch Talk crop top. We're in business.
YouTube will flag that in a second.
No. See, look, here's one. This is on my Etsy. So that 3/4 sleeves with the heart, the pixelated heart, you know, like that.
Yeah.
I guess I could click on it, but whatever. You see it, you're good.
I think Etsy is literally a sleeping giant. I don't think people realize, and even myself, the true potential of Etsy yet. There's been times where eBay sales have been slow, and Etsy has just like picked the ball up and ran with it.
Tom was asking, how is Amazon about drug referencing on shirts? I don't think they like it, right?
They won't allow it.
Yeah.
Is the word I have heard. I have not tempted fate myself.
I've tempted fate, and they don't like it.
I have not either. I haven't.
Sorry.
I mean, I have. No, never mind.
I can guarantee you, I got more rejections than all 3 of us on the show. I can guarantee it.
Really?
You can do it on eBay and Etsy. They don't mind it.
So this whole thing about everyone being afraid of rejections, it's a myth. Like the
I'm not afraid of it. I think I posted in our little chat. I had one this week. I posted a shirt, and it basically said "Empowered Women, Empowering Women," and it got rejected within 5 minutes as obscene content. And I've emailed them back. I replied right away to that email saying, well, I left the WTF out of it, but basically asking what is obscene about this shirt. And I haven't heard anything back. I might send another email again. But yeah, that threw me. Look, I sold one. Yay, a hoodie.
Good. That's good.
But yeah, that kind of threw me because I mean, I'm careful.
Did it say just like empowering women?
That's it exactly said. Empowered women, empowering women. That's exactly what it said.
Were there any
And
hands going like this?
no hands grabbing the boobies.
Did it say like Teen in Tokyo on the back or something?
And my keywords and stuff were about strong women, and if you're a strong woman, you know, you like to empower people, whatever. There was nothing in there that was offensive.
Did you have any color? Did you have any colors put in the title, like black, white, blue?
No.
Okay. Because I would say maybe like white power or black power or something like that.
No, I didn't do any of that. It just threw me for a loop, you know. Amazon's the last person I would think would block a women's rights or lib or feminist shirt. Maybe because I used the word feminist in there. I don't know.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's what it was. I can almost I'd put money on it that was the keyword that triggered it.
I would have, okay, that would be if they said trademark or copyright or something, but obscene?
Yeah, but they probably have an algorithm probably that has a list of words just like YouTube does. That's how they demonetize people, I found out, is they go through the metadata, and if there's certain words like terrorist or whatever that are spoken, your video gets demonetized instantly.
Well, I think feminist is an obscene word, but Amazon would.
Oh my goodness.
Well, maybe like activist. Maybe instead of it being like a feminine type thing, it's like the semantics, right? As far as saying you're an activist or an enthusiast, you know?
Yeah. Try that, Jeff. Like take out feminist, put activist, and see if it'll go through.
I'm going to wait until I get an answer from them.
Oh, okay.
I emailed them. I replied to that message. I'm probably going to create a brand new email to their email address and send one in a day or two if I haven't heard back. I want an answer before I do anything with it. You know, I want to know what's obscene about that shirt. So I have 4 rejections right now, according to Pretty Merch. Back to our original topic.
The thing about Etsy, someone was saying this in the chat about searching certain things for trademarks. Etsy, here's the thing, like people think, oh, Etsy is just like this free form speakeasy that I can just put trademark stuff on there. No, if Etsy finds that you're doing trademark items, they will shut you down. So I wouldn't even mess around. Try to be. Go ahead, Jeff.
I was going to say I might disagree with that a little bit, and it runs into a thought I was something I'm going to bring out. I don't think Etsy actively searches for violations.
It has someone.
I'm saying because them and eBay, they hold to the DMCA law, and basically that states that they are a content sharer. They are not responsible for anything posted to their website, just like YouTube and all that stuff. The only way they'll remove stuff is if it's reported.
Exactly.
If they do it like Amazon does, Amazon's the only platform that will actively search and remove or block stuff from being posted. And there's lots of reasons. The main reason, as soon as they start actively going out there and searching for stuff, then they can't claim DMCA, content provider platform. Then they become responsible for the content on their site.
I want to touch on one thing too. Also, knowing people in the industry, certain companies do have people that go and look on Etsy for their brand IPs. They look everywhere actually for it. So just be warned, some major companies, they do physically go and look for those items and they will report you.
Etsy and eBay and Redbubble and all those, and you can tell with Redbubble and TeePublic, there's so much blatant violations on those sites. But even though the platform will not go actively after you, the people that own the stuff, like Chris said, they have departments or 1 or 2 individuals, and that's their life. And when they report it.
I'm sorry, you were frozen there for a second. I was like, what the heck happened? The ghost children. They're here.
So, that's why when people always complain, how do these people get away with this stuff up on TeePublic and stuff like that? They may get away with it for a while, but I know Fox Networks
Yep.
They have that department because I've gotten.
They're the big one. The
from them
Simpson.
before.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it for Futurama. I had a Bender decal that said "Kiss my shiny metal ass," and
You want to hear the most? I'm sorry to interrupt.
I was saying I claimed fan art parody on that, and they didn't buy that.
Exactly. I was gonna say the most ironic thing about that is Matt Groening or whatever his name is goes to this local kind of art show every year that I go to, and there's tons of like bootleg Bart Simpson figures. They're art related. They're not like bootlegs, but they're kind of art related. But he's always shown taking pictures with fan art and stuff like that. So I find it incredibly ironic that one segment of fan art gets approved, but I obviously understand the mass production of their said IPs gets flagged, but it's just I thought it was kind of funny and ironic.
Yeah, so just be careful because you may get away with it for a little while, but a lot of these companies have a dedicated tool to sit there all day and search the internet and search eBay and all that stuff. So
I always go by the rule, if I feel wrong about it in any specific way or like any percentage of like, maybe I always don't. I just said maybe that's my intuition saying this isn't a good idea.
Yeah, if you go, I'm trying to think of a good example. But like Fox, if you just go put a big picture of Bart on your shirt, that's it. I feel bad about that. Don't do that. But if you had a Bart with a saying, or I don't know,
like if you redrew it yourself.
Yeah, you'd redo it yourself or had Bart chasing stick figures.
Like make a zombie Bart or something like that. I could see where that's kind of more going towards like the creative thing and the parody kind of thing, but I wouldn't mess with any Simpsons stuff.
Yeah, I still wouldn't mess with any Simpsons. Anything Fox.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'll take that back. I have Firefly.
They're like, no one watches that. No one cares.
Yeah, I just say Fox canceled Firefly, so they give up their right.
That's right. It was a huge mistake.
Well, did you hear that they're trying to reboot it?
I don't believe it. I believed it too often. It's a lie.
Fox wants to reboot it, but I mean, total reboot, not a continuation, a total reboot. But I don't think that would work.
New actors?
Yeah, and I can't see anybody else in those roles, so I wouldn't do a reboot.
No.
And they can't do a continuation because half the crew's dead. So it'd be hard.
Well, one person is.
No, 3 are.
3?
Yeah, they buried them at the end of Serenity.
Oh, I thought you meant actors.
Oh, not the actors, but the characters are dead.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Actors, no, the actors are still alive. But the
thing about that is it doesn't matter because so many of them, like, we didn't get their backstories, and there's still a lot that could have been told,
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't see it happening. It's too late. I wish, but too late.
Anyway.
Well, they're trying to bring back so many shows lately, like the Roseanne and Will and Grace, and bring them back and continue them on. And I just don't see them doing that to that show.
Mm-mm. Oh, we never did talk about the application changes. Thanks, Noreen. I did bring that up before we started. I was like, well, I keep getting messages about the application change for merch. Let's talk about that today.
Real simple. If you're not in, put me in here.
They're asking for a lot more.
Yeah, they're asking for a lot more banking information and a portfolio. Basically, they want to see what you've done or can do. They don't want just any old Margaret who just plays with PicMonkey and throws stuff up.
What do you mean? What's wrong with my hot dog mermaid?
He called you old too, by the way.
Old? What do you mean, hot dog mermaid?
But on that notion, I know they're trying to be more picky. They're trying to get better quality stuff up. And I'm not saying this against anyone that's got approved in the last week, but I'm saying people get approved in the last week that have no experience. So they just provided some information and they got approved. But my personal thought is, and I'm sorry guys that have not been approved, I think it's a good thing. if it was me and Amazon, I would be freezing all new applicants anyway.
And they can barely handle what they got going on now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time they add hoodies or something, you know, that's a million more items on their platform. Go ahead.
I wish I knew what I don't know. I can't even talk about that because I don't know what they're thinking. I wish that we knew. So.
Knew what? We knew what they're thinking.
It must make sense because it's huge, very profitable business that they seem to know what they're doing as far as business goes. Amazon, that is. But sometimes they do things that just don't make sense. Yeah.
They've tried many things that have failed, and if they don't get their act together, this is a personal opinion, I don't think merch will be as successful anymore if they don't get their act together. And especially this Christmas coming up, it's a year away, but I think it's a big test.
Thrifty Nifty Fun is asking, does anyone do any Spanish language shirts? I've done a couple.
Got one.
What?
I got one. It sells real well.
Yeah, the one I had, it goes in waves, but it sells. No, I've got more than one. I've got a few.
I want to say that's a great niche to get into if you're able to speak another language and you have the grammar right and everything, like you're actually, know the language. That's definitely a great niche to get into for sure.
Yeah.
Did you read what Just Mike?
Do I agree with Just Mike?
Did you read what Just Mike just wrote?
Hey, Michael. Yeah. Wait, I missed the hot dog mermaids. He better not be throwing shade at me.
He's throwing shade.
Too many people just throwing up random stuff like a hot dog. Okay, I know where you live, Mike.
Oh, dang.
He's throwing major shade.
No. I know he loves me. He's just teasing me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you go put on pants.
Wait,
hey,
what?
I don't have that said to me often.
Pardon?
I said I don't have that said to me often.
Go put on pants.
I guess I do. My daughter says it to me when she has friends over.
What happened to your pants? I can't. Yeah, I don't know how many times I say that. It's
like I was telling them the other day, what's more embarrassing going to the swamp meet and discovering that your fly's down? I got no underwear on either.
Hey, I sat in some gum and there's hair in it.
Weekend.
Jesus.
What?
Felt breezy.
What?
That happened to me this weekend.
Did it really?
Yeah, I was a little breezy walking through the swamp meet.
Oh my gosh. No, I don't know. I don't need a picture of that. Let's see.
See, everyone's breezy.
I've tried a few Spanish shirts, but no luck with sales. Okay.
They don't say portfolio, Robert, but they're asking for examples of your work and or other sites you sell on. They want to know if you're selling shirts. They want to see your designs and they want to see that you sell.
Yeah, I mean, so it's a perfect time to sign up for Printful, right? Get some designs up there. There's links down below. Sign up with Jeff or my Printful affiliate. You can get 40 free listings on Etsy with the link down below. So,
is my Printful link below or yours?
Both.
No. Use my Printful link.
Yours is higher up. I put yours at the top.
Use my Printful link, please.
Yeah, Jeff's.
American Yesteryear. What was that? I was answering a question here. American Yesteryear was asking about the calendar and if I have to update it manually every year for the dates on Redbubble. No, I don't. That's why I love it, because I haven't touched that thing since I uploaded it almost 10 years ago, and I still make sales every year without even.
Oh, how'd your sales go this year? I've
only sold like 5 this year, but hey, that's $25 I didn't have before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to do anything, and I forgot it's even there until I scrolled down through all my photos on Redbubble and I start hitting the X-rated photos that are hidden for adults only. That's what I'm loving about. Well, I don't have a ton on Redbubble, but on Printful, like you just put it up and it's done, right? You don't have to worry about re-uploading and all of that. Yeah, and I have, like I said, I have it on. I've started creating several niche websites. Like I'm doing a video tutorial on a beard website for beard t-shirts. I have my general one where I throw everything up, and all I do is sit there and load and forget about it. And I may not sell 58 shirts a month like I'm doing this month and print merch, but I don't have to do anything more. I might go there once in a while and adjust some SEO stuff or whatever. But I love that about this business, that it's even with merch, because take away the re-uploads, but it's create a design, upload it, you're done. And it can be making money for you from years from now. I love that. That's what I would love to be 100% in merch and all these other pods, passive income.
What the hell's going on over there?
It's not my cat this time. Okay, just saying.
I don't have a cat.
Somebody's knocking some boxes around.
Oh,
maybe it's Al out in your backyard.
You're working out there.
Before the show, Jeff had some guy come up to the window and like, "Hey, Jeff," through the window.
That was funny.
I bet it is. Yeah.
Anyway.
I was doing a live show one time in my old apartment, and some guy was like starting to drill through the wall on the other side of the wall. I was like, what the hell are you doing? It was so funny.
Nevada says, maybe it's my possessed doll. She's not in this room. She's in the other room. I can move her for you.
Yeah, I like the new setup though, Margaret. I like your new background.
Thanks.
I want to do something like that up here in the attic with like old antique cameras or something like that. Right now, I just have my black kind of thing over the TV. It's so funny.
This is a working man's.
Well, this is the schoolroom, so this is where we.
Is that what it is, Jeff? It looks like an IKEA warehouse.
That too. Hey, don't knock IKEA. Everything in this house is IKEA.
I hate that place. I even hate more assembling the furniture. Even though
I don't like assembling furniture. I did my daughter's bed last couple months ago, and I could have sworn I'm never doing an IKEA assembly again after doing that bed. But I love it's nice, convenient, everything works. Everything in this room, furniture-wise, is IKEA. Except for this chair. It's the only thing that's not IKEA. I got IKEA drawers, IKEA IKEA cabinets.
Yeah, I'm sure you got those cute little bunny ears from IKEA too.
Yeah, I might have. They have their IKEA. So what's your goal for the week?
List.
That's everything.
Okay, so I'm above 400 now, so I'm hoping I'm gonna try to stay above 400. I'm gonna list as much as I can, and try to get to tier 1,000. Hopefully this week they start tiering more people up.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna go edit some of my older shirts descriptions and stuff and see if it bumps. If it refreshes them in the list in the searching or whatever. I don't know. It may be just.
It may, because eBay worked that way before when you go change things that kind of.
Yeah, because honestly, most of those things that are selling are more recent uploads. So, yeah, almost all of them are uploaded within the last 4 to 6 months.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue just listing sweatshirts and hoodies for now with a dash. I saw some designs I'm gonna purchase, and I purchased more designs and creating this month. Can
we talk about that just for a second? I know we're getting up top of the hour here. What have you seen success in purchasing designs?
I have. I mean, yeah, I have. Some of them were. I mean, my most popular ones right now are ones I designed myself, but those are ones I've done early, so they've had the time. But yeah, I'm doing really well with purchase designs. There's a few that haven't done squat, but for the most part, they've all sold at least one or two, and some of them are doing really well.
Yeah, I feel like you have a good eye for what's good, and then you just use the proper titles and SEO kind of garbage, and then you put two and two together. Sure.
I scan a couple places, and like I said, if something catches my eye, that I think should be on a shirt, I'll grab it. And even if it's just an element that I might have to add text to or something. But every day, every morning, I scan those sites to see if something new's popped up that I think should be on a shirt. There's one right now that the guy put out 3 or 4, actually put out like 8 designs, and I like them all, but they're $15 a pop. I'm probably gonna buy a couple today or tomorrow. Yeah, it's a hit or miss thing, but
cool.
Get them out there on all the sites. In fact, the hoodie I just sold today was a purchase design I purchased last year, and it's out of all the purchase designs, it's my best one. It sells regularly.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get out of my hoodie bubble. Like I said, I sold 14 of one design. Hopefully I can sell more. I've been uploading those all week, so we'll see.
Yeah, I figure I have the slots right now, and I'm not in a creative mood, so I use the slots up. And I know as soon as I hit the whatever their marker is, 80% or whatever, I'll get tiered because I've got more than enough sales to go tier up twice. So
yeah, me too, man. I hear you.
That'll be another 1,000 slots that I gotta. How am I gonna fill those? Margaret, give me some mermaid hot dogs.
No, they're mine.
Mermaid hamburgers.
You can do it. Just go switch stuff together on Illustrator.
All right, Margaret, let's shut this party down.
Okay. Oh, real fast. Thank you, American Yesteryear, for the super chat.
Oh, nice.
Great show. Here's another cheapskate super chat.
Jeff will want his percentage.
After I give Jeff his 80 cents. You're right.
Hey, I'm not too proud to beg.
Thank you. It was very nice of you. Thank you. Okay. Thanks so much, you guys. And yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming to watch. Go over there, leave a thumbs up. And if you're watching this later, leave us a comment and let us know that you were here, because we love to hear from you guys in the comment section. We'll see you.
I just gave you a thumbs up.
Next week. Oh, thanks.
I think.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hi.